Hello and welcome to Healthy Moments. This is a show where I adjust health across branded news and beyond. Today you're going to notice a big difference in the background, and that's because I've made my move to Arizona and I had time to shoot a quick video in this 105-degree heat. So let's get started. This week I'd like to start off by talking about medical abuse. Now there's two ends to this spectrum. On one side, doctors will prescribe unnecessary tests like doing all sorts of MRIs for a backache, and there are many psychiatrists that won't order blood work in order to confirm the diagnoses. The article covers the most common ways doctors abuse the medical system, like prescribing antibiotics for a viral sinus infection, which really doesn't do anything. In the end, insurance companies have to flex their muscles and not cover some of these more common tests unless they're absolutely necessary. Also in the news, restating the obvious. Some Danish scientists found that people who jog at least an hour a week ended up living 6 years longer and having a 44% reduction in potential death risks. These findings hold true to both men and women. The part that stagnant lifestyle people don't get is that people who do jog regularly end up having a much higher sense of happiness, wellness, and overall healthiness. The article claims that you don't have to be an Olympian or a marathon runner in order to reap the rewards of jogging. It only takes about 2.5 hours a week over 3 sessions, so that's really not that bad. If you're interested in the study, please click on the link in the video description below. The next article is the most important article of the week in my opinion. It's about volumetrics, which is something that I talk about regularly throughout my website, and it's when I mention caloric density. Volumetrics creates an understanding between the size of a bite and the amount of calories in it. The point of volumetrics is to cut calories without sacrificing the feeling of being full. When making a homemade soup, make sure you keep the salt content low and skim all the fat. Using a calorie counting app like Lose It or going to loseit.com, which is free by the way, will let you know how many calories it takes you to get full based on the foods that you eat now, and then you can experiment by finding lower caloric density foods and adding them into your diet to replace the higher caloric density foods. Fruits and vegetables is always a great place to start, so definitely try this out. The last article of the week covers the ethical issue of giving children drugs in the hospital that haven't been approved to be used on children. The article claims that 4 out of 5 hospitalized children have been given drugs that haven't been approved to be used on children. In 2002, the Best Pharmaceuticals for Children's Act was passed, and basically what that did is allow pharmaceutical companies to extend their patent by 6 months if they did the extra testing and the drugs were found safe to use on children. This incentive has allowed drugs like Atherton to make an additional $500,000 before the patent expired. That's it for this week. Please participate in the discussions going on my Facebook and Twitter. Don't be a stranger, subscribe, and as always, stay healthy, wealthy, witty, and wise, and I'll see you next time.